Okay guys, let's start. How many of you guys have had the presentation? When I do presentations, I'm very old school, so I don't use any PDFs. I go straight onto the board.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, so if you guys don't mind, we'll go ahead and we'll start there. I'm pretty sure along the way we'll have a few questions, and maybe you can look at this as a different way of presenting the opportunity. Okay? Emil made a bit of fun of me yesterday in the training session. Albert, you were not there, but the rest of them were, except for Khadija. He mentioned that, the first time he told me about the opportunity, he's the one that actually invited me onto the opportunity. And he said, the business is about farms, and it's cryptocurrency and farms. And I thought, farms, okay, physical farms. Are we buying land? Are we planting things on the farms? And are we using crypto to back those assets up with, that's what I actually thought. I thought it was physical farms. But then, of course, when we dug a little bit deeper, I found out that no, that's not actually what it was. But what I really loved was the fact that both passively and actively, you could make money with this business. And I know that sounds simple, but to me, people are making more money passively in this business than actively. And that to me was amazing, because that's when I said, okay, if the product is that good, and if people are making more money passively, that means that to sell this actively is going to be even easier. And the nicest thing about it was that you could compete with your active earnings and your passive earnings as just internally, when you look at your dashboard, when you log into your dashboard, that's a really cool internal competition to have. And I've not seen a company like this before. So just a bit of my background. I started off in network marketing in the year 2015. So I've not been in the business for very long. I mean, Yari is my grandfather in the business, literally. If you don't mind me saying, Yari.
No, I don't mind anything.
So 2015, I also started with a company, OneCoin. All right, I was there. I was one of the diamonds in Africa. Promoted heavily in my own country, in Malawi, which is close to Uganda, almost. And it's close to a lot of the countries, or at least it's a neighboring country, if I can put it that way. We did really well, we really did well. We believed in the concept, but as always with companies like that, you have a situation whereby things are all centralized. The company controls everything. And what I did was I promised myself that once that journey was over, let me put it that way, in a nice way, I promised myself that if I was to do cryptocurrency again, I would focus on a decentralized system. So something that's in my control, something that the company doesn't control. Wallets that are in my control, coins that are in my control, to the extent of not on an exchange, but to the extent of I can put this coin onto a hardware wallet or a cold storage wallet and store it and no one can touch it. That's the kind of concept I was interested in. So when Emil explained the concept to me, he talked to me about farms, he talked to me about percentages. At the time, this company was paying out about 58.5%. I looked at Emil and I was about to hit him. I was like, listen, bruh, have you not learned your lesson already? Have you not learned your lesson whereby anything that pays over 10, 20, 30% a month, you should literally turn around and run in the opposite direction. That's where you need to go. And he continuously tried to promote, or at least, propose the company to me. And I was just not having it. I was like, no, I'm not interested. 1 month goes by, he's continuously talking about this company. And that's when it occurred to me. I said, you know something? Emil is not the kind of person who's a silly guy. He's someone that knows exactly what he's talking about when it comes to cryptocurrency. He knows his beans. Because he was trading, coins a year and a half before we had this conversation. So he really studied the market in depth. And he knew that I call it phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 of cryptocurrencies came in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, if you remember that. Those are the popular ones back in the day. And we saw the biggest gains for people. In 2008, 2009, we saw huge gains for people. That was phase 1 of cryptocurrencies. And during that time frame, a lot of these companies, like we're discussing, OneCoin and all these other companies, they surfaced. And they tried to capitalize on a centralized way to control the coin. And they completely failed. Completely failed. And phase 2 is now. That's what I feel. And what phase 2 is all about is, instead of mining, you've got minting. Instead of holding on to the supply, the total supply of coins, and flooding the market with a total supply of coins, you've got burning. And these are the concepts that I'd like to cover a little bit today as well. So this became very interesting to me. I said, you know something, this is something we need to look into. So we had a presentation. Eniko and Terry, who came onto the call the other day, most of you guys know them. Superstar human beings, amazing people, black diamonds in the business. They're earning 7 figures every month, both passively and actively. Okay? When they explained the business to us, we were blown away. And of course, we had floods of questions. I mean, I continuously asked them questions. How is it sustainable? How the hell is the compensation plan paying 70%? How do you do that? How do you sustain a business with 70% of your plan paying out in compensation? That's insane. That's ridiculous, you know? So for me, loads of questions came in the first session. Would you believe every single question, there was an answer to it? Every single question. So the three of us, Danish, Emil and Navid, we went back home that day and we discussed within one another and we said, I'm getting upset at the fact that all my questions were answered. Literally. I was getting upset about it. And then I questioned myself. I said, maybe the reason why I'm getting upset is because this is the right company. The following day we had a second meeting. So we come into the same office you've just walked into now. Eniko and Terry, same two people, they're busy. They're not on time. I'm like, you know, I'm very particular when it comes to time. If I said 10, it means 5 to 10. It means 9:30. That's what I'm like. So we pitch up here early, and Eniko and Terry are sitting in the corporate side of the office. What are these guys doing? Why are they so late? Screw it, let's go find out. We walk into the corporate boardroom, which is on the other side, and we see Frank Muller, the watch manufacturer, come into the office with almost $5 to $6 million worth of watches on the table. What is going on over here? And all these uplines are just looking at these watches and saying, oh yeah, that looks nice. Oh, I don't like the color of this. Oh yeah, that looks nice. This is nice. It's a bit too orange for me. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. This is really nice. You know, red, flashy, got a few diamonds in it. They were buying watches like it was, you know, sweets or chocolates in a chocolate or sweet store. And these were not just watches. These were 200,000 euro watches. And that's the first time it occurred to me. Not the material aspect of the business, but just the fact that on the day, I have not decided to buy a watch on that day. This is not my intention. When I woke up in the morning, my intention was not to buy a watch. But on that day, I had enough disposable income to pick this up. I liked it, and I bought it at half the price. That told me something. That was a seed that got planted in my head. I said, wow, that is powerful. Just the fact that you have the freedom to wake up in a day. Please come in, Ronnie. Just the fact that you wake up and you don't have the intention to buy something that costs 200,000 euros. And you literally on the spot pull out your debit card and you say, thank you very much. And the coins that you're using to purchase that is PLCU. That to me was very powerful. I said to myself, I said all along for the past 7 years we've been promoting cryptocurrency companies. All we have ever wanted is a direct relationship between you, your desires, your wants, your freedom, and that thing you've just seen. And you want to pick it up and conduct a transaction with that cryptocurrency. That's all I've ever wanted, and that's all I've ever been taught in this industry. And what am I talking about is usability. That's what I'm talking about. So to me, that was the most powerful thing in PLCU. The usability of this currency is incredible. So we're all from different countries, right? What am I referring to here? In which of your countries is MasterCard accepted? Can you put your hands up? Is MasterCard accepted in your countries? So you can use PLCU. So if that's already not a big enough selling point for you, then I'm sorry, man, this is not the business for you. Because that to me was extremely powerful. And that's where I'll start this presentation. Cryptocurrency is nothing unless and until you have usability. And just the fact that we can place this coin onto a card is so goddamn powerful. It's incredible. Secondly, we sit down and I'm trying to get an explanation on this 50% saving on properties, cars and watches. Trying to understand it. And they explained it to me. And it's not 50% whereby it's like, Albert, you know something, I'm going to give this guy USDT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, in exchange for his shitcoin. Sorry to use that language. This dude is accepting his own coin. He is accepting Albert coin. And he's allowing for me, he's created deals for me where I can save 50% on properties, cars and watches. Now, if that's not a testimony to how powerful this company is, guys, again, this business is not for you, frankly speaking. Just the fact that this company accepts its own coin in exchange for something that the common man on the street is yearning to buy at 100%, and here we are at 50%. We're saving 50%. That is in its own incredible. So as far as I'm concerned, guys, and as far as my testimony is concerned, I was in the industry for 7 years. I saw all the crap companies come and go. We stopped promoting any company 3 years ago. We left the industry because we said, oh, it's BS, it's all nonsense. Until this company came along. And that's when we decided to, you know, come out like dinosaurs in the industry and say, hey, we're back. We're back, you know. So it's been an interesting journey. Why did I go into network marketing? We used to run a construction firm back in Malawi. I used to run a machinery spares and trading company. I used to run a cattle farm. So I'm a farmer as well by profession. And I left all those businesses because of network marketing. So I agree with you. I fell in love with the leaders. I fell in love with network marketing. I fell in love with the power of leverage. I fell in love with the concept of me touching Khadija and saying, you know something, Khadija, this business is amazing. I'll empower you and you can go away and create a legacy for yourself. That to me is what I fell in love with. But the key aspect was finding the right company to promote. That was the key aspect. And I do believe that this is the right company based on all my previous experiences. And every single company, you should know, when we do it to the best of our ability. Categorically, we'll be hitting the top rank, I can assure you now. So if you would like to join me on that path of excellence, please come along. Because that's all we do. We only deal in the topmost ranks in this company, especially when you're networking this business. Because we're very serious about getting to the top in this company. Otherwise, there is no point. We don't settle for mediocre. So if we want to retire on this company, my big brother, we go to the top. Then we retire. Okay? We create residual income for ourselves. We create leveraged income for ourselves. We be smart. We go ahead with the times. We don't say, I'm 50, 60 years old, but I don't know cryptocurrency and maybe I'm too old for it. Absolute nonsense. If you don't move ahead with the times, you will lose out. It's as simple as that. So, number one, let's dive in. What in the world is the product of this company? Can anyone tell me what the product of this company is? Anyone? Do you guys know what the product of the company is, first and foremost? Yari? Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Fantastic. I love it. The product of the company is a software. Are we selling coins, ladies and gentlemen? Are we selling coins?
No.
No. There's a very big difference legally when you're selling software and you're selling coins. Very big difference. Because when you start selling coins, that means you're becoming an investment advisor. We are not investment advisors. Okay? We are selling a software. Now let's study that for a little while. Okay? Most of us over here have been based in product-based companies. Most of us. Tell me, the physical aspect of a product-based company, how difficult is that when it comes to actually making a sale, unless and until it's an online-based business. But some of us have actually looked at warehouses, we've looked at rents, we've looked at storing our own physical stock in that warehouse and then selling from that warehouse. It's an extremely time-consuming, very linear-based income, even though it's network marketing within products. Let's appreciate the difference between that and the fact that this is a software and the fact that everyone has a mobile phone nowadays, which is a smartphone that can download applications. Who here doesn't know a person, or who here knows a person without a smartphone? Anyone?
I know one.
Yeah? You?
Mother.
Yeah, okay. But you looking after her, right? You've bought her a minter?
No, not yet.
Okay. You need to, bro. You know, mother, heaven is at their feet, eh? So you need to buy your...
In another planet, you know.
Good one. So let's appreciate the difference between physical products and the fact that we're selling a software over here. What does that software do, ladies and gentlemen? What do these two applications do? Anyone besides Yari and Albert? Anyone? What does the software do? What is the purpose of the software? Yes. Yes, correct. Okay. What does the word minting mean? Khatija is looking and frowning like this, saying, what is this guy talking about? In very plain terms, we are selling a software. Okay? The software comes in the form of two applications. One is an application that is a wallet that stores the cryptocurrency. The other is an application that is a farm that mints the cryptocurrency. What does it mean to mint? For example, if this is my wallet and this is my minting software, and I'll put an F there and I'll explain why I'm putting an F there a little bit later. What does Khatija do? Khatija downloads two applications. She now has two applications on her phone. One is called the wallet, Ultima wallet. The other one is called the Ultima farm. Not a real farm, but a digital farm. I thought it was real, as I said to you. But actually it was a digital farm. I'm really serious. Eh? I thought I would be planting carrots and stuff. I'm not, you're laughing. It's not, I'm telling you, it's true. You should ask Emil, it's a funny story. What do we put inside this wallet? We're putting PLCU coins into this wallet. Where are we buying the PLCU coin from?
On the market.
On the market. Is the company selling the coin to me? No, sir. 5 different exchanges we can go and buy this coin. 5 different exchanges, and they are continuously adding coins to this exchange. We store the coins into the wallet. When we are ready to mint, we send coins from the wallet into the farm, the second application, just to keep it simple. What does that farm do? I will explain now. The purpose of this farm is the very same purpose of a normal farm that we know. If you have a piece of land, this is my farm, and you start planting seeds into this farm, obviously, when the seeds are ripe, in essence, you will harvest. So let's say we have planted carrot seeds here. We will then harvest the carrots, yes? It's the very same concept, but just transfer that concept into the digital space and the cryptocurrency space. The seeds are the coins that we are putting into the farm. These are all coins. And every single month, that farm gives us a harvest. In essence, that is the product, and that is what this company does, in a nutshell. That is it. It is as simple as that. Okay? So far, are there any questions on that? Any questions at all? Mrs. K, any questions? Can I proceed? Yeah? Fantastic question. Let's move on to the next stage now. And in the process of the next stage, I'll answer your question. Okay? So we come full circle. Now, if I bought a big farm like this, would you agree that I can plant more seeds? Yeah? Nice, isn't it? I can plant more seeds, I can get a better harvest, I can sell all of my carrots, I can feed my family, and maybe I'll have some money on the side as well. But what happens if someone doesn't have that kind of money and they only have enough money to buy a smaller farm? Of course, I will not be able to plant as many seeds, right? So the harvest will not be as big. Yes? So we're in a situation whereby, coming back to the concept of us selling a software, this software comes in various sizes. Meaning we have different packages. We have 0, which means you don't get a farm. And I'll explain why it's 0 later on when we are discussing the compensation plan. But the first farm, the cheapest farm that you can buy in this business is 110 euros. Then it goes to 550 euros. Then it goes to 1,100 euros. Then to 5,500 euros. Then to 11,000 euros. Then to 27,500 euros. Then to 110,000 euros. Then to 550,000 euros. We have 8 different packages in this business. And every single farm that I just mentioned has a dedicated amount of space to put coins in there. And that dedicated space in this business is called max load. Please write it down. You all have pieces of papers and pens there. That's a key phrase in this business. Max load. So we'll put number 1 key phrase over here, max load. These farms have a maximum capacity that you can place into them. And what are you placing into them? Of course, coins. So for example, if this gentleman over here or lady over here bought a 110 euro farm, you can place a certain amount of coins over there. Can you place more than its maximum load or maximum capacity? No. In order for you to do that, you need to buy a bigger farm. So maybe this person needs to go and upgrade to a 550 or a 1,100. It just depends on their appetite of how much coins they want to fill it with. So have we all understood the concept of the farm size and the packages? Okay. The second phrase that I need you guys to understand is minting factor. Please write it down. Minting factor. I need to know, when it comes to me harvesting, I need to know how many carrots on a farm am I able to harvest every month. If I'm getting a monthly harvest, I need to know how many carrots every single month I am able to harvest. Okay? Please take a seat, ladies and gentlemen. Please feel free to take a seat. Please. Thank you. Thank you. Please take a seat. I think there's some paper there and some pens there if you'd like. I'm not sure if they're still available. But there are some pens and papers at the reception if you'd like to get some pens and papers from there. Yeah? So let's go back to this, ladies and gentlemen. The next key phrase is minting factor. I need to know how many carrots I'm able to harvest. Meaning, if, for example, I have placed my coins into my farm, how many coins do I get in return? What is the percentage? And how often do I do this? Currently, the minting factor percentage in this company right now is 51.25%. 51.25%. Does anyone know the price of the coin today? Anyone? 20? 23,000. Thank you. 23,000. Say again.
good discount right now.
Unbelievable discount. Unbelievable discount. Please take a seat, guys. Please take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, feel free to take a seat. We are all one family. Please. So currently, 51.25%. What does this mean? Let's translate it into figures, okay? For example, if in this farm over here, I went to the market and I purchased some PLCU coins and I bought myself a farm, I still have to do a second transaction. Buying a farm, an empty piece of land. Can you earn anything from the empty piece of land?
No.
You cannot, right? Yes. I'll just wait for everyone to settle. Okay, are we ready to continue, ladies and gents? Yeah? Okay, guys, my name is Danish Jakura. I have been involved in the business for about 6 weeks. So not as long as some fellow amazing rank holders over here. I know we have some superstars in the building here. So congratulations on your success on the Africa event. I think you guys need to give yourself a round of applause. Really. Some of you guys are our role models. Okay, so we really appreciate your time as well. And it's a privilege to be presenting the opportunity in front of you. And of course your teams as well. And like I said, congratulations to your success, and here's to more success, for sure. So all the best. When you guys go back home, all the best, really. Keep shining and lifting Africa higher and higher. Yeah. Can you guys guess where I'm from? Pakistan. Where else? Israel. Wow. Did you say Nigeria? Algeria. Okay. What did you say, Ronnie? Malawi. Say it louder. Malawi. Louder. Malawi. Thank you. So I'm fourth generation Malawian. I definitely don't look Malawian, but I can assure you I'm as African as all of you are. Yeah? Yes. So Malawi is home. And for me, just like you guys have taken this business back home, for sure, that's exactly what I need to do. And like I said, all of you are an inspiration to me, for sure. Is Mr. Roland over here?
He's on his way.
He's on his way.
Jamsi.
Sorry?
Roland Jamsi.
Yes.
Yes, he's on his way.
Fantastic. It would be nice to see him again. Now, congratulations once again. So we are just conducting a small training session, but you have now made it a big training session. Yeah. For sure. So what we are doing is we're just covering a bit of the basic aspects of the business. Pretty sure most of you know it. But of course, if you'll allow me to continue, I'll proceed. I was halfway through explaining a few very important terms in our business to our prospects and business partners over here. So I will continue, if you allow me. As I mentioned, there's two key phrases in this business. One is max load, and the other is the minting factor. So let's go into it. Let's ensure that we understand both of these terms. Let's say, for example, I buy a farm. And the farm's maximum load capacity is 1 PLCU coin. So my first transaction is going on to the exchange, purchasing PLCU coins so that I can buy what? What's my first transaction in this business? It's the farm. Because without a farm, you cannot plant the seeds. And without planting the seeds, you cannot harvest your carrots. Yeah. Correct? Correct? But with an empty farm, can I earn any money? No. No, it's just a farm. It's sitting idle. It's growing weeds. That's what it's doing. And we don't eat weeds. Okay, we can't sell weeds. So what I do as a second transaction is I go and I buy 1 PLCU coin, just to make the example simple. Just one. You don't need to buy one full one if you can't afford. What's the price today, guys, again? Come on, guys. What's the price?
24,000.
24. Is that right now?
Right now.
Okay, I'm excited. As Albert said here, we're getting the coin at a discount right now. Are you guys buying?
Yes.
I hope so. All right. We put the 1 PLCU into the farm. After 1 month, further to the minting factor. What's the minting factor percentage today, guys?
51.25%.
Beautiful. So after 1 month, how many coins do I get as a profit from this business?
51.25.
Wrong answer.
0.51.
0.5125. Correct? After month number 1, I get 0.05125 PLCU coins. After the second month, I get exactly the same amount of PLCU coins. Now, what do I do with these PLCU coins? What do you guys do? What's your strategy?
You rebuy.
Sorry?
You buy more farm.
You buy more farms.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good strategy. What else?
Withdraw.
Withdraw. That's the second strategy. What else? Sorry? You compound. That's the third strategy as well. So there's many strategies for us to look into when it comes to this business. And you need to decide based on your own needs and wants what you would like to do. But of course, if we believe in the business, reinvesting is always a better idea. Of course, but that is to your discretion. So coming back to the business, if I deposit 1 PLCU into this farm, how long is the smart contract? Yes, 12 months. What is the percentage that I get paid throughout the 12 months? Correct. Okay, and let's say in the second month, if the minting factor changes, does my smart contract percentage of minting factor change?
No.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So, in essence, for those of us that are new in this business, this is the business. Now, can you please explain to me which business is going to pay you 51% after a month? Please show it to me. I will sign up. You just need to send me your link. Please, please. Okay. How many of you have got cards over here? Put up your hands, guys. How many have MasterCards over here? Fantastic. Can you guys, Dr. Luacho, can you guys use them in your country?
Yes.
Yeah? Because MasterCard is accepted globally, yes? Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, are there any questions so far? Any questions on what I've just presented to even the newbies that have joined the business recently? Any questions at all? Okay. What if the price of the coin goes down? If the price of the coin goes down in the second month and you have just minted your second profit, do you guys understand that the coin or the market determines the price of the coin?
Yes.
Do you understand that that is part and parcel in our hands, but mostly it is out of our hands because the market determines that?
Yes.
Okay. When you guys are presenting this to your prospects, do you explain that to them?
Yes.
I'm going to ask the question again because I know secretly you know the answer to this question. Do you guys explain the variables in this business when you are conducting your presentations?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain to me what the variables in this business are? Okay, so we have discussed price. Price is one variable, yes? What is the second variable in this business? What changes in this business? Fantastic. Brilliant. Fantastic. Okay, who is a good salesman over here? Who's a good salesman over here? Dr. Luacho is only one salesman here.
All are trying.
Are we all networking this business?
Yes. Yes.
So please start having some confidence in yourself and put your hand up. Are you a good salesman?
Yes.
Even if you're a bad salesman, put your hand up.
I'm a good salesman.
Let's breed some confidence in this room, please, brothers and sisters. Because our responsibility now, we've all come here for events. We've all seen magic happen at these events. Absolute magic. My sister at the back there, she doesn't know me. The one in the white jacket, yes. She's a superstar in the business already. Superstar. We've come here to get inspired by ladies like that and their stories, correct? So are you feeling inspired? So when I ask you the question, are you a salesperson and are you going to go back and sell? Thank you very much. Now I think we are awake. Fantastic. When we are selling, one of the best ways in this business to sell is using the concept of fear of missing out. Do you guys understand the concept of fear of missing out? The abbreviation is FOMO, fear of missing out. There's 2 times. This business has given us 2 opportunities every month to sell very hard in a different way. Can you explain to me what those 2 times are? It's part of the variables. Beautiful. Fantastic. When does the max load of this business change? Every 15th. When does the minting factor change? Fantastic. So, when you are between the 1st to the 14th, what are you selling based on? What is your criteria when you are selling? Based on the max load. Guys, if you don't come into this business by the 8th, 9th, 10th to the 15th, on the 15th, things are changing. You better get your package before then. Otherwise, your farm is not going to be able to take as much PLCU coins. Correct? Correct. The guy is already buying the package. Let's talk about the end of the month. What are we selling based on? Minting. Guys, if you do not buy your package before the month ends, the percentage is going down. Precisely. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are the 3 variables, but we are missing one bonus variable that we need to talk about today, which is so important in the tokenomics of this coin. What do you guys think that is? What is so important to the tokenomics? Not just the price, sir. What else? Of course, we are the most important thing besides Alex. But what else, guys, about the tokenomics? Listen to my wording of the question. What about the tokenomics is important?
It's liquidity.
Liquidity, okay, we are getting there. Demand, yes, of course, usability, yes. What else?
Maximum supply.
Max supply. We're getting closer with that comment. What about the supply? Who is responsible for bringing the supply? Beautiful. Can you say it louder? That was amazing. Louder. Louder. Okay. That is really powerful. When you burn after every single transaction, what is happening to the supply? And when we get inspired by the lady there in the white jacket, or the, where is she? She was sitting over there just now. Let me see a few rankles. The lady over there, yes, the red diamond over there, she's wearing orange. She's looking straight at me in the eye. Yeah, we know you now because you were at the event and we saw you standing up on stage giving your amazing testimonies. Let's give all of them a round of applause. When we are getting inspired by stories like that madam over here, and all of us, you as well, congratulations. You inspire us. Now, if we are getting inspired by stories like this, and women empowerment, and women power, and calling for women events, we're in a situation where when we go back home, we're going to talk about this business, right? Yes. We're going to sell even if we don't know how to sell. We'll learn how to sell, right? Yes. As Richard Branson says, if you don't understand the opportunity, just sign up and learn how to do it later.
Yeah.
Okay, we have some of the best leaders in this industry. Take note from these people because they are inspirational and they are inspiring us, and we need to do what they're doing. Very important. So, when we go back and we understand the tokenomics of this burning aspect, the supply keeps decreasing. We are responsible for the supply as well, because we are minting more coins, all of us. And we're teaching our people to mint the coin. What's happening to the demand? It shoots through the roof. Be honest, how many of your downlines or your business partners started sending you messages when the price of the coin went to 17,000? Be honest. All of them, huh? Okay, are you calling them today? Are they answering their phones?
No.
They're not answering their phone, isn't it? They are hiding. These people, they come out of the cracks when the price of the coin is low. But they disappear back into the cracks when the price is high. Yes? Remember the psychology behind this coin. Think of it and sell it from 0 upwards. Do not sell it from 100,000 downwards. So that's another key aspect when you are selling. Look at it as selling from... Who knows the starting price of this coin? 10 cents. Today we said it's how much? 24, 25. Are you crazy? Are you really crazy? Did you hear what you just said? 10 cents to 25,000. And if we are not selling based on that, if we are not selling based on max loads, if we are not selling based on minting factor, and if you're not telling people that the burning concept continuously reduces the supply, okay? You're in a situation whereby you don't understand the business and you need to go back to your upline and get a training session. Okay? Sorry, did you say something, sir? Or was it just wonderful? You can say it louder.
Yeah, I say wonderful.
Louder. Louder. Louder.
Wonderful.
Again, you are not... It needs to come from inside. That's better. Much better. Much better. So, we have variables in the business. As I said, 1 is price, 2 is minting percentage, 3 is maximum load, and of course, the 4th is the burning aspect. How many people over here know how many coins are in circulation at the moment? Guys, we've got red diamonds in this room. Huh? We've got purple diamonds in this room. Would you agree? Let me ask you a different question.
Please do.
Would you agree that our price of our coin, note the words I'm using, our price of our coin today, it's sitting at 25,000 because there is a reason behind that based on the supply and demand. So if we as leaders, remember this is an inner circle meeting. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell your prospects the secret that you don't know the circulating supply. It's okay. You can, confide in me here. We are leaders. Because when we go out, we attack the open market.
It's about 600,000.
600,000. Wrong. Correct. Who said that? Beautiful. Well done. We need to understand those facts, ladies and gentlemen, before we sell. How can you not know? I'm not trying to offend you, please. We are talking as inner circle leaders here. How can you not know the circulating supply, yet you are promoting the price of 0.10 to 25,000? Come on, guys. Remember, we've been inspired by some of our leaders over here. Really, including myself. But the reality is, when we go back home, we need to go back well-versed and well-educated about this concept. Even though we've been in the company for more than 3 years, some of us. We have to understand the tokenomics behind the coin. We need to understand what the circulating supply is. We need to understand where the demand is originating from. Because if we do not understand that, then we cannot explain it to ourselves. More importantly, to get that belief. Because trust me, even though you are fired up and you're going to go home, you will still get rejected. You will.
It's part of the business.
Of course it is. And if you are not used to getting rejected, you are going to struggle in this business. So here's a question I have for you. Now today you are running a traditional business, you are selling carrots. And someone comes to you, there's 2 applicants for a sales role in your business. 2 applicants. The first applicant is a salesperson, he has 10 years of experience. The second applicant is a network marketeer who has been riddled by scams and he has given up. But he's been in network marketing for 5 years. And he doesn't know anything about selling carrots. Who are you employing? I'm asking you an entrepreneurial question here. You are running a carrot business. You have put a classified advert into the newspaper for a job to sell the carrots you are producing on your farm. 2 applicants apply for the job. One is someone who has sales experience of 10 years, and the other one is a network marketeer who has experience in network marketing of 5 years, but no experience in selling carrots. Who are you employing?
The network. The second.
Why? Why?
The person will expand your sales.
Number 1. Number 2.
Number 2, because if the person has a field experience dealing with various persons.
Okay. Go deeper into that, madam. Please go deeper.
Yes. In network marketing, it's a people's business.
Uh-huh.
So you're dealing with different kinds of people from different backgrounds, with different temperaments, and different know-hows. So your ability to manage these persons is what results in your success in the business.
She is definitely right. But there's one thing. Yes, please, madam. Sorry, let the madam go and then you can go, sir. Please. There's the perfect answer right there. You were right. Someone over here as well was right, but that's the perfect answer. You know, when you go out there and you do not sell with pride or ego, or you don't sell with the fact that, hey, I was brought up correct, my parents brought me up right, you can't say no to me. If you go out there with that attitude, you will struggle in this business. When you hear your first no, no, I don't want PLCU, thank you very much, please, there's the door. What do you take it as? How has that registered to you? Is it complete dead-end roadblock?
Challenge and a stepping stone
Okay.
for you to move on.
I like your mindsets, but here's the right answer here. Please say that again.
The person is not ready at that moment.
Fantastic. You should never close the doors on anyone. Never ever close the doors on anyone. When they say no, write it down. All of you have asked for pieces of paper, you have made a mess, you have gone to the reception. You need to write this stuff down. When you receive your no, take it as a not now. They are not ready for the business. So what do you do as the next step? How do you end that meeting? How do you leave that person? They've said no, sorry, get out of my office. I'm not interested. Ronnie.
Yes, I know as law, it's an abbreviation. NO means next opportunity. I look for another opportunity.
Okay. But what about the person you've just left? How do you deal with that? Okay.
Hoping to talk next time.
Fantastic. And when is that next time?
Next time I was call for him and invite him.
After 6 months.
You know what's going to happen after 6 months, my brother? What's going to happen in 6 months? There's a rank holder there. Mama there. She has told you the answer. You'll find literally a week later, your best friend will sign that person up. Because you did not follow up with that person. You did not tell them, listen, you rejected me because it was 17, now it's 25. Please, here's my link. Make sure you follow up with the person that says no, and make sure you take it as a not now. Do not ever give up and close the door on any prospects that you meet. And end the meeting, as you have said, Mommy, with courtesy. Say, thank you so much. I appreciate you are not ready for this opportunity. Tell me what is it that it will take for you to join this opportunity. Then at least this way I can go back. And I'll keep you posted, sir, if you don't mind. I'll keep you posted, madam. I'll keep sending you updates. Because I do believe that you will eventually join this business just like I have. Because I have seen something. Maybe you are not able to see it. Maybe I have not explained it properly. But I do believe that in a week's time, let's arrange another meeting. Tell me, can you find a reason today, right now that we are all reaping the benefits of this company, can you find one reason for me, right now, why someone should not join this company?
No.
So why are you accepting a no? Answer the question, please. I'm waiting. Really, I can't understand. I get very emotional about this. If you really understood the business, why in the world are you not signing up? So, what am I trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen? I'm trying to explain the belief you need to have in your system. After attending the Africa event, after looking so beautiful, even the men were looking beautiful, man. I was man crushing there. I don't know if you know what man crushing is. Huh? You know what I mean? There were some brothers there that were dressed to impress, you know? Now, if you're looking good on stage, and then you collect your trophy, and then you go back to Cameroon, or wherever, whichever beloved African country you're from, what is the point if you're not carrying the belief? And what is the point if you don't understand when someone says no to you? What is the point if you walk away from that meeting giving up and saying, maybe 6 months later I'll contact this guy? Really? Is there a reason why the person is not joining? If there's a reason, tackle it on the spot, please. Make sure you defeat the person there and then. Okay, put up your hands if you guys know the 7 skills of network marketing. Yari, one person here in the front. Best student. Anyone who knows the 7 skills of network marketing? Yes? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go out into the field, when you go back home, remember, take this note. Do not just go there and start presenting PLCU. You've got to make sure your team looks as attractive as you possibly can. And in order for you to do that, you need to teach your teams and your downlines personal development. You know, we are not just in this business to become rich and make money. We are here to grow as individuals as well. That is very important. It's extremely important to understand that we must go away and we must learn the theory of network marketing. And if you guys don't know the 7 skills of network marketing, you must make sure you brush up on your skills. Because when you go back, don't just carry the PDF of PLC Ultima. No. You need to carry personal development with you as well. And even if that means you carry it, you learn it on the plane on the way back home and you memorize that stuff, you need to do that as well. Okay, guys? All right. What I'd like to end off with, before I hand it over to my brother over here, who will take over a few questions and answers, is Africa is home to, I would say, 99% people in this room.
Yes.
It is my humble plea to all of you, do not take poverty back to Africa.
Yes.
Please. You all have a responsibility. You all need to take initiative. You all need to follow incredible leaders that are probably in the same city as you. Wow, you are so blessed. You are so blessed, you don't understand. Some teams like ours, we just started 6 weeks ago. We don't have the leverage of these powerful leaders. We don't. You guys have that. Do not get spoiled and don't get entitled and do not take that for granted. You guys need to use the aspect of third-party leverage and edification in your business and go crazy with that. Do we know what edification is in this business? Yes. What is edification? Can you explain to me, please? Give me a definition of edification. Yes, sir.
Speak positively about a person or an event.
In the process of doing that, what are you doing? What are you adding?
You are selling the opportunity.
One, but I'm looking for a key word here. Yes, sir. Sorry?
Credibility.
Credibility? Someone said it here, Mama.
Value.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. I don't know you, but the person that's introducing me to the business knows you. Yes? So that person edifies this lady here who's a rank holder. Red diamond? Red or purple? Purple. Purple diamond. She or he tells me about this incredible human being here. Purple diamond, superstar. One of the very few first purple diamonds in Africa. Wow. Let's give her a round of applause. Right? Amazing. And this individual tells me about this person and how much she has achieved in her life, how her circumstances have changed. Most importantly, not the money she's made, but the people she's empowered. The people she's taken out from a very tough situation. Now what happens is there's a bridge that's been built between me and her, even though that's the first time I'm meeting her. I trust you now, because I trust you know what you're talking about. You guys have such a good opportunity to practice that over and over and over again, because where you guys are from, you have rank holders. And not just small rank holders. These are big shots in the industry. You'll see just now you'll be attacked with other companies there. Hey, I've got this offer for you. Hey, I've got this offer for you. You'll see. And carry on getting used to that. Carry on getting used to that. But here's my piece of advice for that guy or for that girl that comes and approaches you. Focus. What does it stand for? So simple. Don't get it wrong and don't get ahead of yourselves. Even if this company goes through challenges, you go through the challenges with the company. Let us not practice what those other guys are doing. I'm sorry to say, they are like village bicycles. I'm sorry to say. It's true. I don't feel proud of that. Because these are my fellow African people. We need to carry the flag of Africa very high when it comes to this business. And we, as the leadership of this, we are all one team. Don't think you guys are separate and me I'm separate. No. There is no such thing. PLC Ultima is one company. Right? So at the end of the day, when we go out there, my question that I would like to leave with you is, how are you responsibly leading as a leader? Are you calling yourself a leader? I'm a leader. What is a leader? Continuously accepting other opportunities when they get approached. We know what's going on. We know even in Dubai you got approached.
That's true.
But remember the people that are coming behind you. Remember those that you presented. Remember that guy that just signed up in your organization with 110 euros today. You know that guy is the most important person in your organization. Do you know that?
Absolutely.
So if you carry this business with responsibility, that is when you will shine. And make sure you focus. Focus on one opportunity. I've not been paid by the company to say this to you. I am telling you this, take it as a brother from another mother. Okay? Because at the end of the day, that responsibility is ours now to take back home. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand over to another superstar. And before I do, thank you so much for your time. Please look after yourself. Best focus here. Trip. Take care, brother. Follow one course until successful, mommy. Follow one course until successful. So with that being said, guys, if you still have time, I will introduce our next speaker. Who here is between the ages of 20 and 30? We've got Albert. Anyone else between the ages of 20 and 30? Fantastic. Very few. Very few. All of us are well-seasoned old people. No, I'm just joking. We have got two hands up there, huh? In the back. She wants to make sure everyone knows, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the next person that I'd like to bring up on stage is the very same reason why I joined this company. Wow. Okay? He is someone who, if you follow on Instagram, you will understand what I'm talking about. Secondly, when it comes to blockchain technology, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, when it comes to trading, when it comes to exchange platforms, everything the A to Z, you need to know the answer. This is your man. Wow. So when we studied the business, we took 1 month, guys. PLC Ultima. The first time I heard it, I was telling my colleagues here. The first time I heard it, when he said to me that there are farms, I said, listen, I'm not interested in buying land and planting things on it and backing it up with cryptocurrency, please. Like, no, you don't understand it. I said, please. 58% sounds ridiculous. Don't present this opportunity to me again. Really. He got rejected by his best friend many times. But what did he do? Did he give up? No. He kept coming back. He kept coming back. So this individual, I would like for you not to hear what he has to say, but I'd like for you to listen and take note. And the questions that you've been really racking your brain about to ask, now is the time to ask those questions, even though if you're experienced in the business, it's okay. So with that being said, you are seeing, in my opinion, a future billionaire in the crypto space. Emil is from Sweden, and he is currently residing in Dubai. You'll find us, even though we're in different teams, but you'll find us in the office almost every other day. Because we are extremely serious about the business, and I'd like to again congratulate all of my seniors here who have hit ranks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for the opportunity, and thank you for what you're doing in Africa, because we want to emulate that, and I would like to do it with this partner of mine. So with that being said, Emil, the floor is yours, my brother.